Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Raj Kumar, the president and editor-in-chief of Devex. Delighted to be with all of you joining us from all over the world for this Devex Dish event where we're talking food systems. I'm joined by my colleague, Teresa Welsh, senior reporter at Devex.
Hi, Raj. Good to see you here in person.
Isn't it great? We are actually talking to an empty room right now, but soon it will be filled and bustling with people and even some food, I understand, for this food event.
Yes, indeed. Dinner coming later.
And it's exciting because a lot of the events we've been doing, of course, have been virtual. This one is hybrid. We feel really lucky to be able to do that. And we feel really lucky to be joined by all of you from all over the world who care about these issues at a moment of real peril for the world's food system. We're obviously going to be talking today a lot about the food crisis. What else is on the agenda today, Teresa?
So, yeah, I think Ukraine is definitely the highlight here because it really touches on all pieces of the food system. But we're going to be diving in deeper on the financing piece. Obviously, there were a lot of concerns about that even before this latest crisis, but sort of coming out of the UN Food System Summit that took place last year, as well as nutrition for growth and where the landscape is at right now. We're also going to be talking about the impact of climate change on food security. So really looking forward to a lot of these conversations.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be a jam-packed day. We're starting with a session that's just virtual. It's just for all of you to see. These are sessions that Teresa already recorded, but they're really worth watching. We appreciate you being here and staying tuned to those. And then the two of us will be back in an hour, and there'll be a number of other sessions which are going to be live. From this very room, you get to see a little bit what's going on, what the action is here in person in downtown Washington, D.C. So I want to thank you for being here again. And Teresa, just tell us what we have in store right now to watch.
Yeah, exactly. So we had a couple of folks that we really wanted to include in this program that were not able to join us here in person. So we were able to chat with them last week and pre-record a conversation. So we will be hearing just after this from Lawrence Haddad of GAIN and Sean Baker, chief nutritionist at USAID. And they'll be doing a bit of a scene setter and sort of discussing where we're at with the food system landscape at this moment. Obviously, lots of impacts of Ukraine. And then following, there will be a panel discussion with my colleague Rumbi. And so she will be hosting a conversation about the very intimate ties between conflict and food security, which again, we're seeing very closely with the situation in Ukraine. So we have those two conversations coming up for you, and then we'll be back here live in an hour.
Sounds exciting. So stay tuned to those. Don't go anywhere. The only other thing you're allowed to do is subscribe to Devex Dish if you haven't yet done that, which is, of course, our food systems newsletter authored by my colleague here, Teresa Welsh. Please do that. Enjoy these sessions. We'll see you in an hour.